and she called me a link the way I Zelda on her breath until I wowed her too. Hey everybody, what's up? Welcome back to the Games Kids. Today, and only today, we are here to talk about, that's right, the Nintendo Direct. I'm tired of pretending it's not real. I'm tired of pretending I don't have it in my hands right now and you can't see it. And I'm sick of waiting. All right, and the wait is almost over, all right, because we got some things to talk about. So sit here, let's talk, subscribe to your boy, like the video, and let's get right into it. So Nintendo Direct, listen, let's get into it. Now, the reason I want to make this video, obviously in general, I think a Direct is coming. You know, you can deduct logic. They always have one in September. At least for the past, 5-6 years. Before TGS makes sense. TGS Tokyo Game Show happens on the 23rd. Makes sense to have that beforehand. Another thing, obviously, is this week is Splatoon week. They want all eyes on Splatoon, all marketing on Splatoon, and it's working. I see everybody on the timeline talking about how they're ready for this game. You know, seeing all the art, seeing all the excitement. Just can't wait for Splatoon. But another thing that actually set me off today was Pokemon. Pokemon put up a tweet saying, tomorrow a new trailer drops. What's it called? That, 9 a.m. Eastern time, which, I know they do it because of Japan, but God, the early trailers always kill me. But yeah, there's going to be a new trailer, and the fact that they're announcing it a day before tells me this is going to be, a fairly notable trailer. Like, it's gonna have, some mechanic or something in it, which is good. I mean, I'm happy about that. I'm glad the game is officially in its like full marketing, because for a while now, like, I remember the game was announced and then they like went silent for like 3-4 months, then we got that summer June trailer, and then they went silent, and then they returned. So now, like, I'm happy since the Pokemon Presents, and now this, I feel like we're just gonna get stuff about this game every week or two, because there's just a lot to probably talk about, and the game comes out, we're literally like 2 months away now, which is crazy. So yeah, Pokemon Scarlet tomorrow morning. But yeah, usually Pokemon stuff, right, leads into Nintendo stuff. Usually Nintendo stuff is very close by, and I feel like also there's other factors, right? Another thing, Nintendo Online, right? Every year, Nintendo Switch Online, we get to that point where people's online memberships are going to, renew or expire, and oftentimes you want to put that little incentive to grab people in. Now, granted, you could argue this year Splatoon is the incentive, big new game, you want to have the online so you can play, but I also do think it's time for a new console to head to Nintendo Switch Online. What that could be, I don't know. I'm guessing it's gonna be GBA, because there was a while ago where there was like a literal data mine in the Switch that they found files for GBA games. So yeah, I would be super down for Game Boy Advance games to join the Switch. I hope it's like not just Game Boy Advance. I hope it's like GBA and obviously like Game Boy Color. I hope it's just all the Game Boy line basically in one, because that would be a really cool incentive. I mean, those were the original handheld games, and we have yet to have those on the handheld console, the home handheld console, you know what I mean? So hopefully that'll be a thing. I don't think we're gonna get anything crazy like GameCube or something. That would be wild, but I have a feeling that's not going to be the case. But I actually wonder like where they would put that. I wonder if they'd put that in the premium bundle, or if they'd put that in regular Switch Online. I feel like they're gonna have two things. I think they're gonna have a thing that the regular members can have, and something that the expansion pack members can have for Nintendo Online. So I'm very curious. I guess we'll see what happens in a week or two. And obviously we gotta talk about Zelda, right? I mean, Zelda Breath of the Wild 2, Zelda stuff in general. Look, I mean, let's really think about this, right? With Breath of the Wild 2, we all know it's coming. We all know the game's on its way next year. But I think it's time, I think it's time for the title and the release date. At the very least, like the bare minimum, the title. Show me some kind of footage that is necessary to tell me why this title had to be so secretive for this long, you know what I mean? So give me the title for the game, and I will gladly take that. Now, obviously there have been other rumors for the game. There's been heavy rumors of what's called Wind Waker HD and Twilight Princess. Now, granted, those have been rumored for a long time, whatever, but I will say, rumors aside, you can kind of just deduct logic here, where like they have not missed a Zelda game releasing on Switch in like 10 years, the past 10 years almost. Actually, I think it's like been the past 8 years or something. Zelda has been an annualized franchise. There is one Zelda game every year, whether it's an eShop thing, whether it's a spin-off, whether it's something, there's a Zelda thing every year. Now, I would take two options, right? It's either going to be, your Wind Waker HD and your Twilight Princess. Are they going to sell them separately or bundle them? I don't know. My hope would be that, hey, Wind Waker and Twilight Princess launch the same day and they're $40 each. I think that would make it, the best way to sort of be like, okay, I'll buy both, $80. It's basically $20 more than I would pay for one of them. I feel like that would be the best of both worlds, as opposed to being like, hey, Wind Waker HD, $60 coming out October, and then Twilight Princess will come out in December for all $60. But it's also Nintendo, and I could see them do that, and I would be fucking shocked out of my mind if they bundled them. I don't think they're gonna do that, but I would literally, knowing Nintendo nowadays, I would be mind blown if they put Wind Waker HD and Twilight Princess HD in a bundle. But I don't think they're gonna do that, because I think they'd have to make some changes to the games. Nothing crazy, because they already basically got their remasters on Wii U. So yeah, I'm very curious to see what they do with Zelda. I would also love like an eShop game. Maybe it's time for, a Nintendo Switch Online Zelda game. How they did, Triforce Heroes or Four Swords Adventures, like something on the Switch that you could play with people would be really cool. Zelda as a multiplayer concept is really clever, so being able to, play it actually on a system where people would want to do that more than usual would be clean. So I'll take that. Obviously, we got Bayonetta, right? Bayonetta, big one. That comes out in October. They got to update us on that. Mario plus Rabbids, I don't think it's going to have a big presence here. There's actually a Ubisoft Direct happening this week, and they're going to be showing that. So I feel like we're not going to see much of Mario plus Rabbids anymore. But that's really it for like stuff we know about. Then you get into a bit of the unknowns. Metroid Prime 4. I doubt we're gonna see that. Maybe we'll see that long rumored Metroid Prime remaster again. That's one of those we've heard about a billion times. But I feel like sometimes where there's smoke, there's fire. I feel like it's not impossible to think we will see, this Metroid Prime remake or remaster at some point. The Switch is like maybe just like an appetizer or something. That could be really cool. Now, please, Nintendo. Also, speaking of appetizers, I want a dessert right now. Okay, and that dessert is Mario Party Superstars. All right, I want me some Mario Party Superstars DLC. Okay, I've been playing this game for like almost a year now. It's almost its 1 year anniversary. It sold super well, and legitimately all this game needs is just a few more boards. Okay, the mini games are dope. You don't even have to add more, as much as I would actually love if you did, but at the very least, like, just a board or two. And I know Mario Party games don't get DLC because, they just go and worked on the new one. But please, bro, I feel like if this game is representing, especially, like, it has many games from all the series, but, like, if the boards are meant to represent Mario Party, 1 through 3, there's still so many more boards you gotta represent. Again, we still don't have, like, a lava board. We still don't have, a snow board. But I just feel like there's some stuff you could still add in there that wouldn't even take away from a sequel or something. So just please, Nintendo, do that. They'll probably show the next wave of Mario Strikers DLC. I assume. I don't know who the next characters are going to be, but that game needs something, man. I just want lobby codes, bro, please, so I could play with people, and fix the fucking online Battle League thing where you can't use any character you want in that unless you have those. It's a whole mess, man. It's a whole situation. But yeah, so I'm sure they're going to show updates for this stuff. I don't know if Mario Kart's going to be here. I feel like with Mario Kart, it's a little too soon. Because we just got Wave 2. Now, unless Wave 3 is surprisingly far along in development, I feel like we're not going to see Mario Kart Wave 3 until like November. I think that'll be like almost a holiday thing of, hey, everybody's getting their Switches, here's one more wave of Mario Kart. That could be really cool. They could still even show it here if they want to. But yeah, that's going to be something. And speaking of Mario, man, do I want a new Mario game, man. I know, listen, I know the consensus is obviously always, Mario fans are always eating, but really, if you think about it, for the core Mario games, right, we haven't had an original 2D Mario in 10 years. I'm not talking about Mario Maker. I'm not talking about Mario Bros. U Deluxe. I'm saying we have not had a brand new Nintendo originally made Mario platformer in 10 years. Mario Bros. U came out in 2012, bet. So I really think, like, obviously, they made the Mario Maker tools and it was the core team, it was important, but I feel like there had to have been something cooking in the studio there. I think it's gonna be a new art style, whatever they do. I think it'll be, something grand, something different. But I do think, because here's the thing, 2D Mario sells, like mainline 2D Mario sells. Like Mario Bros. U Deluxe, which is an HD port, sold like 10 million copies, you know, and that's a fucking port, bro, of a Mario game that people don't even love that much, you know. So I think if you made a brand new original 2D Mario with a brand new art style, brand new level themings and everything, like you could have one of the biggest Switch games out there, really. And I think it could work super well if Nintendo just invested in it. And I just really want to see it, man. I really want a new original 2D Mario. And obviously the big one in the room, 3D Mario. Will we see 3D Mario here? I don't know if it's gonna be here. As much as I'd love it, I feel like 3D Mario might be the big, you know, end of February direct announcement, where it'll be like end of February announced and comes out in the fall of that year. I think it's going to be something like that. Again, I would love to be proven wrong. Please do that for me. You know, give me my 3D Mario. But yeah, I think it's going to be it. I also think we could expect some, maybe another 3DS port or two. You know, maybe Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon for some reason they ported it because they were like, hey, fuck it, people really love Luigi's Mansion 3. Maybe Kid Icarus Uprising. I would literally die on sight. You don't know what's going to happen to me if I ever see a Kid Icarus Uprising HD. That shit would make me, I would just die. Like I would evaporate into a different place in the stratosphere. But that would be really cool. Aside from that, like I said, it's gonna be a lot of third-party stuff. I don't expect Sonic here. Sonic got a pretty like notable, what's it called, look in the last direct. So I doubt they would do two directs in a row where they give, you know, Sonic Frontiers a segment, unless they announce something different for Sonic here, which I doubt it. But yeah, aside from that, I'm trying to think, you know, what are some wild cards? I mean, obviously I'm trying to look at I'm trying here, let's look at Nintendo franchise, you know, that we could be realistic about here. Oh, Donkey Kong. Hey man, again, there's been that long rumor, Donkey Kong, and who knows, man. I feel like something Donkey Kong has to happen. I mean, DK is going to be a notable role in the movie, right? Donkey Kong is also, you know, people love Tropical Freeze. The Switch version sold a decent, I think it sold like 3-4 million copies. We found out recently. And I just think Donkey Kong, you know, deserves a place in Nintendo's pantheon of platformers. So I think, you know, we deserve a Donkey Kong, whether it's 2D or 3D. I don't know what's gonna be. That could be really cool. I'm trying to see here. Yoshi is too soon. I'm trying to look at some of these we got here. Wario, maybe a Wario Land would be really dope. Wario, where we sort of already gone, so Wario Land would be clean. Try to look at some of these we got here. Splatoon, we're getting. Star Fox, not a chance, not anytime soon, I don't think, at the very least. That was a lot of words, but yeah, I think, you know, those are pretty much, you know, the notable ones. I don't think we're gonna see Xenoblade DLC here yet. Maybe they'll show like pack 1 or something. But for the most part, I really do think this is gonna be some big Zelda stuff, some third-party stuff. What's it called? Some Mario, you know, give me some good, you know, DLCs and give me some new games out there. What's it called? You're probably gonna have your big random surprise. That's what I love about directs. I love the random surprise, you know, where it's like, what? They're making this. Also, like a new Mario spin-off would be welcome. What was the last new Mario spin-off we got? Like really, like a new franchise. I guess Mario plus Rabbids counts. I guess that would be the last notable one. But yeah, so I really wonder what's gonna happen here. It's gonna be a very fun I feel like this direct is very different because like I feel like we don't know much going in, and Nintendo can really surprise us this time around. I feel like there's a lot of things they could do to surprise us a little bit here with what we know and don't know. So guys, let me know what you all think. What do you think we're gonna see here from Nintendo? What's popping? What's going on? Of course, I will see you all next time. Peace out.